the FCIAC quarterfinals. You can hear the players and fans' excitement as we are ready for puck drop here. The Tigers entering the zone from the right side. We're going to quickly turn that one over to Mark McNamara, and the Blue Wave will take control in their own zone. A chop at that one by number 7 and Charlie Schwinn. Now taken here by 15 and Anthony Rena. He's Carnicelli from the right side, getting a shot on it. Big rebound, slots out, but it gets into the corner there. Big Carrera will take over and cycles that puck down low into the corner. Schwinn from his own end, now moving it across the ice. Blue Wave are going to hit the red line and try to get it in deep, and a big hit there. McNamara lowering the shoulder on number 19 and Mason Blockley. Great hit there at the blue line. Not allowing the Tigers to enter the offensive zone and get started here. Now Drew Dankowski is going to hit an indirect pass off the wall, and the Tigers will chip it in. But they were past the red line, so it will be an icing coming the other way in the Tigers, and the faceoff will be, and it's going to be to the left there of Andrew Sproul. So coming into this game, both these teams have won their first FCIAC and playoff game. Darien had the matchup between the West Hill Stanford team as they beat them 8-3 here at the Darien Ice House. And the Tigers played the St. Joseph Cadets. They won 5-0 at the Winter Garden Ice Arena in Ridgefield, Connecticut. And the game before this one was the New Canaan Rams versus the Greenwich Cardinals. The Rams won 5-0 as well, and they are going to the FCIAC final, and they'll play the winner of this game at Danbury Ice Arena at noon on Saturday. Let's see what we have in store for that game with the winner here. Ryan McNicholas going for the forecheck, but it's taken here by Darien. Gotten out the other way. Drew Dankowski going for a big hit there. He missed that one as Alex Irvin's now going to take the puck in the offensive zone. Protecting the puck now. Pass towards the slot. Here's the shot for Seminello. He's just going to miss wide. That one will be stopped there. Stoppage of play face-off in the Darien zone, I believe. It looks like the Tiger forwards are taking their skates beyond the blue line there, so it looks like it will be in the neutral area. And to the left there of Finley Haggerty. Now Seminello is going to try to win that one back, but he's going to lose that face-off in the neutral area. Rigby passes it over to Blockley. He'll make an indirect pass off the wall. It's going to go too far there for number 13 and Pierce Graber. High off the glass there from the Blue Wave. Now it swaps out into the neutral zone. Sean Rigby takes hold of possession there. Now the Tigers trying to enter the zone from the left side. Swatted back by the Blue Wave, and they're going to have to regroup in their own end. Blue Wave skating fast here. Ryan Thurlow gets a shot on net. Here's Blockley chipping it forward here for Carnicelli. He's going to pass it across the zone. Reno will take the batted pass. Now on the backhand, here's the shot. It will hit the post. Stays out of the net. Schwinn will take recovery there for the Blue Wave. He's going to hit the glass. Let's see if the defenseman can pick that one up. It's taken there by Carnicelli as he stole it at the top of the zone. And now stolen back by the Blue Wave. Here's a backhand shot on net. Good save there by Sproul. Backhanded try there from Gavin Samani. Now another opportunity in the slot, and a good job by a Tigers defenseman to jump on that one first. Alleviating the stress there for Sproul. Anthony Rena. Backhand pass over to Carnicelli. Now the first forechecker is Sean Rigby. He's going to head towards the bench and go for a change. Now Schwinn enters the zone from the left side here for the Blue Wave. A backhand pass down low in the corner. Now Nolan Gartner makes a steal in the defensive end. Gets it out to the neutral area. The Tigers are going to pick that one up in open ice. Here's the shot. It will go wide. Nolan Gartner will be the first player on it. He'll cycle that one down low. Schwinn lowers the shoulder on Gartner, knocking him to the ice there. Great hit. George Persinger now taking it all the way in towards the Ridgefield end. The Tigers are going to make an indirect pass, and now Nolan Gartner will beat out the icing call towards the net. Here's a backhand pass in front. It will be stopped there by Haggerty. Good job there by Connor Kilroy to get the puck out of the Darien zone. Now Kirchner coming down low to play that one. Will Britton will take possession. He'll hit the red line, and he'll dump it in deep for the Tigers. Good period of play here for Ridgefield so far in this game. Here's a big hit coming right off the bench. There was Angelo Seminello. Now Rigby passing it over back to Simi. Now here's a stoppage of play in the neutral zone. Might have been a delayed offsides. We're still unsure what the call was. Darien, coach, they're looking for a call. So I believe it was actually number 13 and Pierce Graber laying the hit, and not Angelo Simonello in open ice. It was a good one. I mean, Darien just not liking the missed call. There also might be some problems with a player on the ice or on the bench. Still trying to decipher that. All the players are there, and the referees as well. And usually for these games, there's a referee and there's a linesman, just two of them out there. But now there are two referees and one linesman for the playoffs here. And I'm sure for the championship game, there actually might be two linesmen and two referees. We'll just have to see. Hopefully the Tigers are the team to get that bid here with a win on road ice. That would be huge for this Tigers season, as they would go on to play New Canaan for the third time this year. Try to make that season series 1-2 as the Rams took it to them twice. Face-off now at center ice. It's one back here by the Blue Wave. They're going to regroup in the neutral zone. Now that pass is too far for Ryan Thurlow's stick. Good stop in the neutral zone there by 27 and Mike Kniffen. Now heading the other way is number 16 and Connor Kilroy. He's going to hit an indirect pass there and a good spin move to move the puck forward by Gardner Ellie. Now hitting the red line and a backhand pass deep is Sean Rigby, and he also finishes it after he was hit on the play. Good hit there by Angelo Simonello as well. A pass to the front there, hit Alex Irving's stick. Now here it's a partial breakaway for the Blue Wave. They're going to just go over the blue line there with a shot. Good indirect pass there from Sean Rigby to get the puck out of the zone. Andrew Sproul out of his net to play that one here for the Tigers. Now Brockley will go high glass and out. It's not going to make it down the length of the ice as John Wadley stopped it from going down. A good steal here by Ryan Carnicelli in the neutral zone. Tried to take it into the offensive area. Almost a good steal there by Anthony Rena. Slapped back into the zone over the red line there by Brockley. Now in the corner, Luke Carrera passing it up to the point, walking the line, is close short, the shot, they score! The Tigers right back to the 1-0. Good job by the Tigers, not letting up the pressure in this game so far. It looks like Jack Kirshner was the one to take the shot. It looks like he found the back of the net. And the Tigers go up 1-0. Around midway through the first period here. Fantastic job by the Tigers. Trying to get an upset in this game here today. They've been beat twice this season so far by the Darien Blue Wave. A win here would be huge. Now Persinger making a backhanded pass to the neutral area. Will Britton will take over from his own zone. Nolan Gartner now trying to move the backhand to move it through the neutral zone. Stolen there by the Blue Wave. And chipped back towards Will Britton's stick. Now he's going to pass it over to Nolan Gartner. On the backhand, Gartner goes. The puck ends up into the corner now. Tried to cycle that up top. Almost kept in there by the Tigers, but a good backhanded pass there by Gavin Samami. Blue Wave forward now moving in. He'll get the shot on net there by Sproul. Will cover it up for a stoppage of play. Looked like James Troy was moving throughout the neutral zone, entered the offensive zone. Just lost the puck there. Rolled on over to Andrew Sproul. He's going to cover that one up to alleviate any stress there for himself. Face-off to his left in the Ridgefield zone. Elliot Lancaster will take the face-off here against Angelo Simonello, and Simonello will win it cleanly. Now it's gotten here by Alex Irving. He's going to enter the zone from the center and now makes a pass to the left side over to Pierce Graber. Graber fighting for possession in the corner. Now he's going to wrap it over to the other side. Alex Irving will take possession off the half wall. A slow shot towards the net. It will go wide. It's kept in here at the point by the Tigers. Into the corner now. Pierce Graber's the first player on that one. Blue Wave trying to get it out of their own zone. They will do so with the skates here of 21 and John Wadley. He's going to hit the red line and dump it in deep. Now Sean Rigby, the first player on that one. He's going to make a backhanded pass off the high glass. Kept in there by the Blue Wave. And number 7 and Charlie Schwind. Earlier this season, Charlie Schwind was on ESPN Top 10 as he hit the Michigan move against Stanford Westhill on the road in Stamford, Connecticut. What a beautiful move by Charlie Schwind to end up on ESPN Top 10. Fantastic job from him representing the whole county of the FCIAC. Absolutely fantastic job by Schwind and the rest of the Blue Wave team. Now number 10 and Gardner Ellie will take possession here. He's on the left side of his offensive zone, and the Tigers are able to squeak it out to the neutral area. Now it's a 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Reno passing it over to Pereira. The shot will just go wide, and he saved it. I think it hit a stick as it was going wide, and then tracked back on net. Great job by Haggerty to keep that one out of the net. Now Pereira still holding possession. Here's the shot. It will go wide, and it was too high, so it hit the high glass there. Ryan Carnicelli keeps it in at the point. They'll turn around and fire it deep in the Darien Blue Wave zone. Now number 6 and Ryan Thurlow tries to chip it forward to Gardner Ellie. Kept in there at the line by Nolan Gartner. He'll take a shot. It will not get on net. Russell Tarrant now. Alley-oop pass to the neutral zone. Now Drew Jankowski is going to try to hit Nolan Gartner's stick, but it goes too far for him. Will Britton taking possession from his own end. Now trying to fly the zone. Darien will keep that one in. A good hit there on the line by number 16 and Connor Kilroy. It'll go down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against the Tigers.
Ridgefield goal scorer by number 7, Jack Persner, assisted by number 15, Anthony Rena.
Now here's a face-off win there by the Blue Wave. The shot was taken by Connor Kilroy at the point. Now the Tigers trying to do all they can to get it out of their own end, and they do so cleanly. They'll hit the red line, dump it in deep. The first player on that is Angelo Simonello trying to drop the body on Kilroy, and he does so, making Kilroy fall to the ice. The Tigers will keep the puck in the offensive zone. So a great forecheck here from Ridgefield. Good step up there by Mason Blockley. Making the play in the neutral zone, now towards the Tiger net. Here's the shot, big save there by Sproul. Now the Tigers having some trouble getting it out of their own end. Now Angelo Simonello having to retreat back as they lost possession of it in their own end. Now here's the shot, and they score! Blue Wave will tie it up now. It's 1-1. Tigers going to trail Mark McNamara right in front, batting it home. They'll now tie it. See what that does to the momentum here for the Tigers. They had a lot of it after they got that first goal. Mark McNamara trying to snuff that out and stop that from progressing there. With a goal of his own, now makes it 1-1. As we're winding down here in the first period, now we got a game. Carnicelli is now going to hit the red line and dump it in deep. Trying to get a quick response here from the Tigers. Sean Gallagher and Coach Matt Richards as well. Here's a shot. It will go up and out of play. Off of the body in front. So just around 6 minutes to go here in the first period of play. The Tigers definitely can't let up here as they were playing the better first half of the first period. Let's see what they can do here as they're sprung away from their own end. Ryan Carnicelli now. Entering the zone from the right side, passing it over to Luke Pereira. Now, in the other corner on the far end is Anthony Rena. The point will play it down low. On the half wall on the near side is Ryan Carnicelli moving it over to Luke Pereira. And he'll cross the whole zone here. Anthony Rena tried to collect that one as it escaped to the neutral zone. He'll hit the red line, dump it in deep. Here's number 19 and Elliot Lancaster trying to move it towards his wingerman there, and number 26, Alex Rentz. Drew Jankowski now will chip it up the near side wall. Will Britton will move it ahead to Nolan Gartner, and it gets back out to the neutral area. Blue Wave will enter the zone from the center. Here's the shot save made there by Sproul. And covered up for a stoppage of play. Face off to the left of Sproul, in the Tiger zone. Face-off won there by the Blue Wave, and they're going to get going here in the offensive zone. There's a fight for possession on the near wall in the Tigers zone. Gets out to the point. Now Sean Rigby's going to try to fly the zone by hitting the high glass and getting it out. That was for a change purpose there, as all 5 of the Tigers skaters were tired on that one. And the Blue Wave really wearing them down here in their own defensive zone. So it started off to be a good first period here for the Tigers. It's turned into a little bit of a mix and match of a game. 50-50 battle up to this point. Chris Graber now will get it on the wing. Now Angelo Simonello takes it as the centerman. Here's the shot. He'll whiff on that one. Graber gets it back. Now a backhand pass towards the center. It's taken there by the Blue Wave and headed the other way. They'll enter the zone from the right side. Now James Troy will get a shot on net. It will go wide after it hit the pad of Sproul. Now a good chip there by Graber as he tried to move it forward there. It looks like the Blue Wave will be going to the box here. Or no, I'm sorry, it was actually just a delayed offsides. I thought there was a case for a tripping call there in the center of the ice, but looks like I was the only one who saw it. And I'd be surprised if they gave Ridgefield a penalty for that one, as I think it looked like the same exact play, just from the other side. Now Ryan Carnicelli went into the zone from the right side. He's going to wrap that along the boards. Luke Carrera now still holding possession. Chips it down low for Ryan Carnicelli. He's going to cycle back towards north of the boards. Now Charlie Schwinn gets a stick on that one, puts it into open ice. Now it's a 2-on-1 here for the Blue Wave with a toe drag release. Good block there by Drew Dankowski off Charlie Schwinn's shot, as it doesn't get on net. The Tigers snuffed out a good offensive opportunity there from the Blue Wave. Elliot Lancaster now fakes the dump. Will now enter the zone from the left side, gives a pass towards McNamara. And now in the corner, Drew Dankowski will try to fly the zone here, moves it towards the other side for Ryan McNicholas, who goes behind his net for some protection. Now hits an indirect pass. Mark McNamara will get possession in the neutral zone, but it looks like he chipped it out of play over the glass. So face off in the neutral zone right outside the Ridgefield Tigers zone. As you can see, Mark McNamara skating off right now. He was the goal scorer there for the Blue Wave team. It is 1-1 as we are winding down time here in the first period. Will Britton to take the face-off here for the Tigers. Looks like he's going to win that one back. Sean Rigby now hitting Nolan Gartner. Gartner now heading south but back north as he hits Ryan McNicholas, who will hit the red line and dump it in deep. Out of his net is Finley Haggerty to play that one. The Tigers keeping that one in at the point there by Sean Rigby. The shot will be on net. Stoppage of play by Finley Haggerty as he puts his glove over that puck. Now face off in the Blue Wave zone into the left of Haggerty. It's been a good period for offense and defense here for both teams. Seems there's enough case here for a goal on each side. Darien has a little bit more opportunities here on the offensive side of things, but still the score remains 1-1. So the Darien Blue Wave got that last goal to tie it up at that score. Now Sean Rigby drops it off to Mason Blockley. Now Reaney will get possession in his own end. Rigby from his corner plays it out to the neutral area. Ryan Carnicelli now on the forehand, takes a shot towards the net. Good save there by Haggerty. He's going to come out of his net to stop that one, puts a glove over it, and stoppage of play. Face-off will be to his left in the Darien zone. The Tigers will go for a change for forwards and defensemen. And right there you can see the goal scorer, number 7, Jack Kirchner. He got the Tigers goal earlier in this game. Now Pierce Graber trying to take it to the net off the face-off there by Angelo Simonello. Charlie Schwinn now trying to hit Lancaster in the neutral zone, but it's taken there by the Tigers in the neutral zone. Shot towards the net. Now gathered by the Blue Wave and out of the offensive zone by the Tigers, but they're going to keep that one in with number 7 and Jack Kirchner holding his position tightly on that line. Looks like the Darien parents wanted a call there. They will not get one, as I could have seen a tripping call going to Jack Kirchner there. Now the Blue Wave taking it forward. Good steal there by Alex Irvin. He's going to hit the red line, tries to dump it deep, but he can't get it past the Darien defense. Will Britton trying to chip it in. The offensive zone here for the Tigers. And now good back check there as he stopped number 7 and Gavin Tsunami's play. Looks like he had a head of steam coming from his own end. James Troy will now dump it in deep for the Blue Wave. Darien will keep it in at the line. Here's a shot. It will go wide. Here's a wraparound try, and it was just missed there by number 9 and 80. Good scoring chance. Last minute of play here in the first. Sean Rigby trying to enter the offensive zone. He's taken down pretty harshly. No call here. The Ridgefield parents wanted it. They wanted a hit from behind. Now Ryan McNicholas from his own end. He hits Sean Rigby's stick. Now the Tigers can't gain the offensive line. Now it looked like a stoppage of play here. Unsure of the call. Looked like it was an offsides. Or I believe the puck went out into the Darien Blue Wave bench. So the faceoff will be in the neutral zone to the right of Finley Haggerty, right outside the Darien zone. Good faceoff win by the Tigers as Reno won it forward there to Ryan Carnicelli. Carnicelli keeps it in at the half wall. Here's a shot towards the net. Bouncing puck there. Connor Kilroy takes possession of it in the corner. He's dropped off there by number 15, Anthony Reno. I'm sorry, that was actually number 3, Luke Pereira in the corners. Gotta give credit to where credit is due, especially when they're grinding for pucks on 50-50 battles. In the dirty areas of the ice, that puck pass was intended there for Pereira or even Carnicelli, but it will miss both of the sticks of those two players. We'll go down the length of the ice for an icing against the Tigers. Face-off will be to the right of Andrew Sproul. Elliot Lancaster now to take the face-off. He wins it back cleanly. The Blue Wave couldn't get a shot off. Good job by the Tigers to get it out to the neutral zone. Looks like the timing has expired here with the final buzzer of the first period. You heard it there. As we go into the first intermission, we are going to get an ice cut on this ice to make it fresh for the second period. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the second period as we're about set to get started here with puck drop at center ice. McNamara will win that one back here for the Blue Wave. But now here comes the Tigers the other way. Ryan Carnicelli in the corner now. Stolen there by McNamara. Great hit there by Carnicelli to get the puck back on his stick. Now he'll cycle that one down low into the corner of the Blue Wave zone. Charlie Schwind he'll have possession of the puck on the right side of the neutral zone. He'll enter now the offensive zone in the Tigers area. Now here comes the Tigers the other way. Luke Pereira will get a shot on net. Swallowed up there by Finley Haggerty. And a stoppage of play. Faceoff will be in the Darien zone and to the left of Haggerty. So we apologize for no rink audio. We are getting that back to you shortly. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but back to hockey action we go. Here's the faceoff. It's won there by the Blue Wave. Gotten all the way back to Jack Kirchner at the point. He's going to whiff on that one, and the puck will escape out to the Tigers' end. Drew Dankowski now getting a stick on that one. Playing it forward there for Will Britton. Kirchner now keeps that one in at the neutral zone. Slapping away at it past the red line. Ryan McNicholas will come away with it. He'll enter the zone from the left side. And he's body off the puck there by Quinn Kilroy. Now on the other end, Aiden Elders enters the zone from the center side. Now Nolan Gartner coming the other way, making a nice move around a couple of defensemen there, still holding possession of the puck. And now he's sticked away there at the last second. Great job by the Blue Wave to snuff that one out. And to stop the play from progressing. Jack Kirchner now slapping that one ahead off the wall over to Will Britton. Now it's in the neutral zone. Gardner Ellie now will fly the zone. They'll hit the red line and they'll dump it in deep. Coming out of his net there is Andrew Sproul. Playing that one there for the Tigers defenseman. Here's a shot. It will hit a stick before getting towards the net. Tigers coming the other way. Pierce Graber trying to move it forward there for Alex Erden, but they couldn't hop on that puck. Not cleanly. And the Blue Wave will come the other way. At the top of the zone, here's the shot. Big blocker save there. It's the shot from number 16, Connor Kilroy. Another shot from the half wall was placed on net there by the Blue Wave. Stopped by Sproul. Now chipped down the length of the ice here by the Tigers. It will be an icing. Anthony Rena as the first unit of forwards and defensemen are out for the Tigers. The Blue Wave will win the faceoff back, but a little bit too cleanly as it escapes their offensive zone and goes past the blue line. Sean Rigby now moving it over to Mason Blockley. Now Anthony Rena takes possession from his own end, threading the needle, moving the puck all the way towards the far end for Luke Pereira, but it gets on net there. Haggerty is going to have to cover that one up. It's a good thing it got on net for the Tigers. Probably would have been another icing, but just lucky enough it was going to hit in between those posts, and Haggerty had to make the stop. So he'll cover that one up. Luke Pereira to take the face-off here as the lefty. See if he can win this one back cleanly. He wins it forward there for for number 17 and Ryan Carnicelli. He falls on the shot attempt. Blockley now moving it over to Pereira. He's going to hit the red line and dump it in deep. Now a big rebound comes off of the dump-in attempt off the pad of Haggerty. And Rena almost had an opportunity towards the net there. Chipped down the length of the ice by the Blue Wave, but it's stopped there by Blockley before it can hit the goal line, so no icing against Darien. Now Rena, a backhand pass into the neutral zone. And here's the Blue Wave on the other side. Here's the shot. It will be whiffed on. Can't get to the net cleanly there. Persinger now. He'll go off the half wall with an indirect pass. It will get on net there, and it will be a stoppage of play. The whistle blew, and now I believe it was an offsides there on the Blue Wave. So now the faceoff going all the way back into the Darien zone. As the Tigers are shooting from right to left on your screen, and the Blue Wave shooting from left to right. It looks like the Tigers have a power play opportunity. It's the first man advantage of the game here. Let's see if the Tigers can regain the lead with Sean Rigby walking the line. Here's a shot from the point. Looks like it goes off into the corner after hitting Haggerty. Now Jack Kirchner holding it in the corner. He leaves it off for his offenseman. And now Will Britton on the other side is going to have to collect in the corner. He'll come away with it, passing it over to Sean Rigby. Now back over to Britton on the half wall. He leaves it into the corner. He'll go back over to Rigby. Rigby passes it down low for Nolan Gardner, passing it across the zone over there for Ryan McNicholas. He couldn't get to his stick. McNicholas plays it down low for Jack Kirchner. The Tigers still holding possession here. Good forecheck and offensive prowess here from the Tigers. Pass over to Nolan Gardner. Here's the shot. Here's a big rebound for Jack Kirchner. There's a great stop there with the right pad by Finley Haggerty. Now at the point for Ryan McNicholas. Moves that one into the corner there for Jack Kirchner. Kirchner fighting for possession in the corner. He'll move it back over to Ryan McNicholas on the half wall. Makes a backhand pass over to the point there, and Nolan Gardner. Gardner goes back to McNicholas. McNicholas over to Rigby. Rigby walks the line. He fires, and that shot will be saved there and steered off into the corner. Shot by Will Britton. Haggerty can't cover that one up. Now it's behind Britton. They've used up a lot of this power play time. The Tigers have. It's been a good forecheck here from Ridgefield as they are jumping on the 50-50 puck battles and maintaining possession. Now Will Britton moving it towards the half wall. Gardner goes back to Sean Rigby for the shot. It hits Britton as he was standing in front of the net. Back out to Rigby. He keeps that one in. Will Britton walking the line, kept in there by Rigby. No offsides as he kept it in at the blue line. Back out to Rigby at the point. He's going to walk the line again. Moves it to the near side wing. Will Britton across the zone. Here's the shot. Blockley will whiff on that one. Now Pereira passing it over to Rigby. Rigby walks, fires, and the shot will hit a body in front before getting on net. Now it's even strength hockey, 5-on-5. The Tigers had a great power play opportunity there. Now they get the puck in the slot. They'll move it into the corner. Connor Kilroy will clear the zone with a backhanded try, and it will be an icing against the Blue Wave. Great penalty kill here by Darien, and almost a better power play from Ridgefield if they had put one in behind the goal line and in the back of the net to make it 2-1, but a great job by the Blue Wave to stand their ground and have a fantastic penalty kill, keeping the Tigers outside of that box in the center of the slot, in the high slot area on the tops of the circles. So now here comes the Tigers as the puck was chipped away from them. Doesn't make it down the length of the ice as Drew Dankowski is going to stop that one on his own end. Pierce Graber now will play that one down low into the corner. And it will go off the corner right into the front of the net for Haggerty. So it will be a stoppage of play here. And a face-off still in the Darien zone. Great offensive prowess here from the Tigers as they've had their foot on the gas the entire second period, it seems. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second frame. That's Luke Pereira to take the face-off. He's going to lose that one in the offensive zone. See if the Tigers can keep it in here. Sean Rigby will. He'll place it into the corner. See if they can win the 50-50 puck battle. Anthony Rena gets his stick on that one. Now it's high into the air. It looks like that one went out before coming back down to play, where Ryan Carnicelli flipped it over to the referee. The faceoff will be back in the Darien zone and to the right of Haggerty. 1-1 the score remains. Luke Pereira in to take the faceoff again. Just about 9 minutes to go in the second frame. Persinger now will wrap the puck along the boards, and the Blue Wave will be able to get it out to Schwinn. Now Mark McNamara takes it up, and now a backhander on net there on Sproul. He's going to have to make the stop and steer it off into the corner. Now here come the Tigers the other way. Good keep in there by Russell Tarrant, as if it got behind him, it would have been an odd man rush here for the Tigers. And to take the face-off here is number 10 in Gardner Elliott. Now it's won back by the Tigers. Off of the face-off win by the Blue Wave. They just crept in from the wing. Pierce Graber did. Now in the corner, Alex Irving fighting for possession. He now has it, moves it up to the point. Here's a shot, and they score! And another shot from the point puts it in the net. It looks like it was number 2 and Drew Dankowski just firing it on net from the point. A 60-foot shot on net, and it's in the goal. Puck up as well. It looks like there was another stoppage of play right after the face-off. And it looks like the Blue Wave will go back on the penalty kill, as right off the face-off, looks like Aiden Elders got his stick there. He was down with a slashing motion towards Ryan McNicholas' stick. And number 21 for the Tigers. So now Ridgefield will go back on the man advantage here. And they'll start with the power play that got them a goal earlier in this game. They kept the puck in the offensive zone almost the entire time. Elliot Lancaster will try to win that one back past Ryan McNicholas. Now he has it in the slot. Here's the shot. A rebound comes out. And it will be cleared, but not past the blue line as Sean Rigby keeps that one in. Jack Kirchner from the corner. Stolen there by Elliot Lancaster, and it looks like they still cannot get the puck out. Nolan Gartner walking in. A backhand try on net. Here's a rebound. Now they're jamming for it, and Haggerty has his glove over that puck. So a stoppage of play. Tigers on the man advantage. Again, it's the second power play for the Tigers in this game, and the second power play overall from both teams. And the Tigers scored that goal with 5-on-5 play. So they couldn't get the power play marker, but shortly after the power play had expired, they put the puck on net. It ends up going in the back. Now 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Will Britton plays that one over to Blockley, and Sean Rigby can't handle that pass at the blue line. It'll escape out to the neutral zone. Nolan Gartner now taking possession. Goes back to Rigby. Rigby now moving the puck over to Ryan McNicholas. McNicholas now past his defenseman. Still holding on to possession of the puck. Leaves it over for Britton. Britton hits Rigby. He'll now pass it over to Blockley. Back over to Rigby at the point. Here's the shot. And it will be stopped. Played out into the corner there by Russell Tarrant. Kept in at the point here by Nolan Gartner. Will Britton battling for possession along with Ryan McNicholas. He'll come out with that one. He'll skate towards the Tigers bench now and passes it over on the boards there to Sean Rigby. Now Will Britton holding it at the point. Nolan Gartner trying to hit Britton back. He'll now still hold possession, drops it off for Sean Rigby. Rigby now is going to hit Will Britton, but he was going off for a change. Rigby now has it in a dangerous spot. Here's the shot. Save made there by the glove of Haggerty. He'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play. Great power play here from the Tigers so far as they've gotten shots to the net. They've also possessed the puck well. Just 26 seconds to go on the man advantage here for the Tigers as they get their first unit of forwards out onto the ice, along with Mason Blockley and Sean Rigby, number 23, will stay on the ice as he's been quarterbacking the power play for the entire time. Face-off won there by Luke Pereira. Blockley gets possession, moves it over to Rigby. Rigby will walk. He'll fire. The shot will be saved, now steered off into the corner there by Haggerty. Chipped down the length of the ice. It will not be an icing because the Blue Wave are on the penalty kill. Charlie Schwind enters the zone from the right side. Great stick there by Mason Blockley. He'll take possession in his own end. Moves it over to Pereira, who quickly feeds it to number 15 and Anthony Rena. Rena will enter the zone from the left side. Now making a pass that will be stolen here by the Blue Wave. Blockley will keep that one in at the point. George Persinger now taking possession. Stopped there by Ryan Kerniselli, moving it over to Luke Pereira behind the net. But the Blue Wave will take it and will go the other way towards the Tigers' goal. Getting a stick on that one was number 19 and Elliot Lancaster. Kept in at the point there by number 24 and James Troy. Shot on net, save made there by Sproul, and it goes into his breadbasket, so he'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play. The Tigers have got the last goal. The momentum shifts to their side, maybe a little bit of ice tilt for the Tigers here. They've had the puck in the offensive zone for most of the time here in the second period, which was not the case in the first. The first was definitely a more even-matched game, with both teams potting one goal. The Tigers, of course, had the lead in the first 1-0, and then Mark McNamara tied it up at 1-1. Now Drew Dankowski puts it behind Finley Haggerty's goal there, and now it's 2-1. The Tigers regain the lead. Looks like it's not going to be an icing here. Good forecheck by Pierce Graber as he steals the puck in the corner there from number 21 and John Wadley. Now Simonello in the corner. Tries to play it out for Jack Kirshner. He found him all the way across the zone. Kirshner plays it down low for Pierce Graber. Good forecheck here from the Tigers, but it'll escape out to the neutral zone where Alex Irving will get an indirect pass on that one as he hit the red line, tried to dump it in deep off the boards. So it looks like no stoppage of play here, but a Darien player had dropped his stick, so it looked like he was just out of the play completely. Jack Kirshner will now dump that one in deep. Quinn Kilroy will wrap that puck along to the far half wall for the Darien Blue Wave to try to get something out of the zone here. And with some feet moving, now Will Britton will enter the zone from the left side. He's going to wrap that puck along the boards to try to hit the far side with Alex Irving coming down low. I actually believe that's number 6 and Nolan Gartner. Blue Wave will now take the puck and chip it down the length of the ice, icing against Darien. Face-off will be deep in the Blue Wave zone. Off. He's going to win that one back off the face-off. Here's a shot. It will hit a skate before getting to the net. Shot there by number 6. And Nolan Gardner, it looks like another stoppage of play. Hand pass. Anthony Rena tried to push it forward for Luke Pereira to come off the wing and grab that one. Now Rigby is going to try to be hit there in the neutral zone by Mason Blockley. The puck couldn't get to him. Darien will enter from the left side, but now Mason Blockley will take possession back in his own end. Moving that puck forward there to number 3 and Luke Pereira. Blockley will get it off the glass, and now he'll chip that one in off the backhand deep in the Darien zone. Blue Wave will now turn that puck over once again. Here comes Darien skating through the zone. They'll enter the offensive zone from the left side. Here's a shot from the corner. Big save and stopped, but now the rebound was just on the doorstep of an open net there for the Blue Wave. One-on-one. Coming the other way for Ryan Carnicelli. Gets around his man. Here's the shot. Big save there by Finley Haggerty. And almost a great move to get around his defenseman there. And Ryan Carnicelli got all alone. And the slot there, as you can see, was just a battle for possession under the Darien players' skates there. Good shot as Carnicelli was the one to find it out of the scrum. And the puck battle there with number 16 and Connor Kilroy as he fell to the ice. Great offense here from the Tigers. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second period of play in the FCIAC semifinal between the Darien Blue Wave and the Ridgefield Tigers. Darien now breaking the zone from the center, passing it back over to Charlie Schwinn, trying to make a backhand pass. He'll still hold possession here in the corner. Now moves it to the front. Angelo Simonello will try to wrap that puck out of the zone, and they are not successful as Mike Kniffen will keep that one in. Still hacking away at it there is Pierce Graber, now moving it all the way to Angelo Simonello. Now Kilroy will take possession and now regroups with the Darien Blue Wave in his own end. Kniffen now drops it back. Here's Elliot Lancaster, the shot. It'll hit a body before getting there. A good break there from the Tigers. It looked like a strong scoring opportunity that Darien had. It will be an icing against the Tigers as there's a stoppage of play on the ice. Face-off will be deep in the Ridgefield end. And Elders trying to take the face-off here for the Blue Wave, moves it forward. But the Tigers will jump on that play. Will Britton trying to get it out of his own end, and they will do so as he hit the far winger. And Nolan Gartner. Gartner is now battling for possession in the corner of their offensive zone. Puck now back to the Darien Blue Wave. They'll head towards their own net for some protection, but then go towards the far side half wall. Good interception there by Ryan McNicholas in the neutral zone. He'll hit the red line and dump it in deep, but it won't get past the Darien defenseman. Now Sean Rigby taking possession from his own end. He'll now drop it back for his defensive partner, Mason Blockley. Nolan Gardner a little bit tired there, you can see, as he was trying to forecheck, but just doesn't have much left in the tank. Looks like he's going to be the first one on this puck. He still holds possession here, now in the corner. Now it's in his feet, stolen there by Mark McNamara, and gotten out of the zone. Lancaster passing it over to Schwinn. Schwinn entering the zone from the right side, now buckling, passes it over towards the center, and a man was taken down by the stick of Sean Rigby, but he drops it just in case he was going to get called for a tripping. Schwinn out of the corner, now playing it towards the net. Here's the shot save made there by Sproul and played off into the corner. Now Russell Tarrant, the defenseman, playing some forward there. No icing against the Tigers as it was called off at the last second, just approaching a minute to go. Just a minute and 15 remaining in the second period. Good steal there by Luke Ferreira in the neutral zone. He'll now fire and turn around towards the Darien zone as he hit the red line and dumps it in deep. Mark McNamara taking possession from the left side. It looks like there's a hand in the air. There might be a penalty going up against the Tigers here as they haven't touched the puck and there hasn't been a whistle yet. Here's the shot from George Persinger. Off the boards, now Elliot Lancaster will touch that one up. Jack Kirchner will fall on that puck. It looks like the Tigers are going to go to the box here. As they touch the puck up, there was a stoppage of play. Darien going to the power play. So it's the third man advantage of this game between both the teams. The Tigers have had 2, and they are 0 for 2 in the power play. Now Darien will go on the man advantage. It's their first of the game for the Blue Wave. They'll win the face-off back cleanly. Charlie Schwinn now holding possession and now play it down low, where Mason Blockley will jump on that. Tries to play that one out of the zone. And now it will go out of play. Stoppage of play, face-off to the right. I'm sorry, to the left here of Andrew Sproul in the Ridgefield zone. Nope, I think I was right the first time. So all the players were lined up on the right side. And that would be to the left of Sproul, but actually they should have been lined up on the left side, on the right side of Sproul. Good job by the Tigers to get it out to the neutral zone. Pierce Graber with the good forecheck there. Aiden Elders now will enter the zone from the center. Plays it off to his wingerman on the left side. Elders gets the puck back, moves it over to Schwinn. Schwinn fakes the shot, a backhand pass over to Elders. Elders will walk with it, pass over to the slot. Here's a shot. It will go high and out of play as Ryan McNicholas got a body on him. Actually, I think it was number 13 and Pierce Graber getting a body on George Persinger there after he took the shot on net. Face off to the right now of Sproul. Simonello coming onto the ice here to penalty kill and take the face-off. He's going to win that one back there to Blockley, who will hit the glass, and it will go down the length of the ice. Great job on the penalty kill here by the Tigers. Just 5 seconds to go here in the second period as you're about to hear the final buzzer. As there it is, the semifinal game between the Darien Blue Wave and the Ridgefield Tigers. The Blue Wave starting off this period on the power play. So they get to quick work here, getting it in the Ridgefield zone and trying to get set here in the power play formation that they've chosen for their team. Most likely a 1-3, 1-3-1, but you never know. Just a minute left on this power play here for the Darien Blue Wave. They still hold possession behind the net. Now out in the corner, back to the top for Persinger. Here's the shot save made there by Sproul, and it goes off into the corner. Charlie Schwinn with a fake pass, and now he'll pass it over finally towards the right side. George Persinger. Now the Tigers able to clear the zone. They'll try to get a quick change. And the Darien Blue Wave still were not checked up on sides. So they had to wait before they could go in there and enter the zone. Passing it over to Charlie Schwinn. Schwinn will keep that one in and wraps the puck along the boards. Great hit there by Sean Rigby, freeing the puck up from a Darien Blue Wave forward. McNamara in behind the net. Now just 10 seconds to go on the man advantage here for the Blue Wave. And now the Darien Blue Wave shooting from right to left on your screen. The Tigers shooting from left to right. Even strength here as we go back to 5-on-5 hockey. Coming out of the bench there, a great stick lift on Charlie Schwinn. Now in front of the net. Great job by Sean Rigby to bat that puck out of the slot area. Good hit by Mason Blockley finishing his play. Now Elliot Lancaster out of the corner, hitting the far side, and they score! Hayden Elders now makes it 2-2. Right off of their power play, they score an even strength 5-on-5 goal. And now this game is 2-2. Great pass there from number 19, and Elliot Lancaster hitting number 9, Hayden Elders on the back door. That was a clear goal, it had eyes for the net the entire time. They had so much time and space to work with that one. Great pass there by Lancaster to find Elders in front of the net, wide open on the back post. Now this game is 2-2. Early in this third period, the Blue Wave coming out of that locker room and the second intermission pumped up and ready to go as they started the period off on the man advantage. They could not score on the power play, but shortly after the time expired for their man advantage, they do put it away. Makes it 2-2 in this game early in the third period, and now we have got an exciting finish coming for you soon as we get here to the end of this third. Now the Blue Wave with some pressure. Here's the shot. It will go wide of the net and it'll wrap around the length of the ice all the way towards Finley Haggerty. Number 2 and George Persinger now is going to have to collect that puck for the Blue Wave. This game is tied at 2. Puck in the neutral zone now. It'll be slid across to the far end in this near boards. Good pass there by Ryan Thurlow, trying to move that one forward as the Blue Wave. They'll enter from the right side, they'll get a shot, and that one will hit a stick and go out of play as it hits the mesh netting. Stoppage of play off the shot from number 12 and Mark McNamara. He got the first goal for the Blue Wave in their game today. He tied it 1-1. Drew Dankowski then made it 2-1. And Aiden Elders, number 9 for the Blue Wave, will now tie it up at 2-2. Now Pierce Graber trying to move ahead. Here's Angelo Simonello, and he had Alex Irving wide open on the other side, trying to hit him with the pass, but it was snuffed out there by a Darien defenseman. Kept in the zone here by number 5 and Angelo Simonello. Quickly gotten out by the Blue Wave. Now Charlie Schwinn entering the zone from the left side. His play will be stopped there by Blockley. He's going to try to hit number 16, Alex Irving, with the pass. Schwinn gets the possession back. He'll enter from the left side and do a Gretzky turn to face towards his own goal. Sean Rigby holding possession in his own corner. He'll have an indirect pass over to Nolan Gartner. Now they will get it down the length of the ice, and it what Will Britton can do with the faceoff. It's won here by the Blue Wave. Hits a body before it can get all the way towards the net. Now Jack Kirchner trying to use the boards to get it out here for the Tigers. It will go down. Drew Dankowski is going to try to wrap the boards to hit the far wing in Luke Pereira. Now the Blue Wave will get it in the corner, their offensive zone. Here come the Tigers the other way. Luke Pereira will get possession. He'll now chip it in past the red line. First player on that is Ryan Carnicelli. He now still holds possession, moves it towards the front, and now it's out in front of the net, now into the corner as Haggerty swiped it away with the glove side. Kept in there by Rena, but he had to escape to the neutral zone as it looks like it just went right over the blue line there. Blue Wave trying to get it out. The Tigers will get it on net, so usually that is an automatic stoppage of play as it's a delayed offsides and it goes on net. That would be an automatic offsides, but it looks like Blue Wave will now chip the puck down the length of the ice instead for an icing against Darien. As the pass was intended for number 7 and Charlie Schwinn just couldn't pick up his stick there as they tried to fly the zone. Ridgefield getting an offensive opportunity on the face-off dot here with Will Britton taking it. See what he can do here in his offensive end. He wins it back over to his wingerman and number 6, Nolan Gartner. But it'll be slapped down by Darien and out to the neutral end. Taken here by Ryan Thurlow on the left side. He's going to play that one in deep. Now Sean Rigby. Try to wrap that puck out of the zone into the neutral. He'll do so cleanly. And now bodies are flying here as number 6, Thurlow, hit number 11, Will Britton, into John Wadley, wearing number 21. Now Wadley will enter the zone from the left side. Good stick there by the Tigers. Now it's taken the other way here. Nolan Gartner, he's sticked away there. And it also goes behind Sean Rigby's stick. Coming the other way now is Darien with a 2-on-1. Now Thurlow will lose that puck. Play it down low over to Gardner Ellie. Now the Tigers trying to retreat in their own end, trying to regain possession here and regroup for the clean breakout. They'll do so soon here as Nolan Gartner will take possession of the puck all the way through the neutral zone, trying to enter the offensive zone from the left side. It's gotten all the way down the length of the ice here by Darien, but it's swatted at there by number 7 in Jack Kirchner, first goal scorer for the Tigers in this one. Elliot Lancaster now plays it back to his defenseman. Now Charlie Schwinn entering from the left side. Here's the shot. Big save there by Sproul and patted off into the corner. Jack Kirchner now taking possession. An indirect pass will be turned right over to the Blue Wave. And now here comes Darien the other way. Elliot Lancaster, who just made a beautiful pass and set up that goal to tie the game there for Aiden Elders' shot. As he passes it to him back door, will take the puck. Looks like there will be a penalty called here against Darien. I think number 7, Charlie Schwinn, will be going to the box for tripping. Huge opportunity for the Tigers to try to get the lead back. As you can see right there, he has the slashing call called out at the blue line on this near boards. You can see it right here. Chopping down on Alex Irving's stick there. And Irving drops his stick, so it will be a power play coming up to the Tigers here. Huge man advantage for Ridgefield. And if they can pot a goal here and switch the momentum to their side and get another lead in this game, that would be ginormous. One back there by Renata Rigby. He'll walk the line. The shot was saved by Haggerty. Placed into the breadbasket and into the stomach there of Finley Haggerty. He'll cover that one up for a stoppage of play. Face off to his left in the Darien zone. The Tigers still on the man advantage. 2-2, the score remains. Rena in to take the face-off again. Let's see if he can win it back as cleanly as he did before. He didn't win it, but it ends up getting to Sean Rigby's stick anyways. Rigby at the point. He'll fire this shot. It will go wide. He'll Looked like some hands went in the air for a celebration, but no dice. Rigby will get it back at the point. He'll walk the line, moves it over to his partner in Blockley. Blockley will walk down low, passes it across the zone for Luke Pereira, but it won't get there. Blockley back on the half wall. He walks down low, passes it over to Pereira. They score! Pereira puts it home off of Blockley's pass, and the Tigers now lead 3-2. And you can see the play right there. Beautiful walk down low by number 19, and Mason Blockley had possession on the left side and just chipped it over to the far side, and Luke Pereira, he was open and willing to put it home on the far end. And what a goal there by the Tigers. Making it 3-2, they regain the lead again, and they finally score a marker on the power play. Now all they need to do is just pack this one up and keep Darien out of their house. And that means the slot in the center of the ice in the offensive zone for Darien. So let's see what the Tigers can do. They regain the lead 3-2. As we're just over halfway in this third period to go in the FCIAC semifinals. The winner of this game moves on to play the New Canaan Rams at the Danbury Ice Arena, noon on Saturday. Exciting times for these two teams, as they're just awaiting to see who will get that bid to play New Canaan at Danbury. Now here comes Darien, entering the zone from the center, trying to get a shot on net. Now here comes the Tigers. They're going to chip the puck out of the zone. It will be an indirect pass, and it looks like it's not going to be an icing, as number 21, John Wadley, had a lot of time to collect that puck. And it was just hobbling over towards the goal line, so it will not be an icing against the Tigers. Here comes Ryan McNicholas. It's a turnover there in the neutral zone. Here's number 17, a shot there from Gavin Samam. Now Nolan Gartner will pass it over to Ryan McNicholas. McNicholas trying to enter the zone from the left side. He can't do so. Now Charlie Schwind. He's going to enter the zone from his left side. Now cuts towards the center. Big stop there by the glove of Andrew Sproul, as he pins that one out of midair. Good shot there by Charlie Schwind. Entering the zone from the left side, then cutting towards the inside, and the righty took the shot at the glove there of Andrew Sproul. Good stop there. 7 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the third period. The Tigers just lead by 1. Now Rena winning that face-off back here for the Tigers. Kirchner from his own end and corner trying to get it out, and he can't do so cleanly. Aiden Elders, who just scored the tying goal at 2, will get the puck in the corner. Now cycles it down low, and the Tigers have a chance to clear the zone, but Connor Kilroy will keep that one in. Now the shot was blocked there by Rena. Now a partial breakaway for Ryan Carnicelli. Drops it back over to Luke Pereira, and his pass will go wide. Connor Kilroy will get that one out of the zone, and Darien will enter their offensive zone from the other side. Good stop there by Scrolly. Clears that one over to Mason Blockley in the corner, and Blockley was hit really hard in the corner. Looks like the parents wanted a call there, and there will be a stoppage of play just because Mason Blockley is down and out of the play, and the Tigers had possession of the puck, so the referees stopped the play. As we're going to see it again here, it looks like 2 players just converged on the numbers there from behind. 2 players just crunching down on Mason Blockley. Not deemable enough for a penalty by the referees on the ice. So the faceoff will be deep in the Ridgefield zone, as they blew the whistle when the Tigers got possession of the puck in their own end. But it looks like Blockley just got up and skated off okay, so I think it was a good no call there from the referee. It might have just been a rub out on the boards that looked a little bit worse than it actually was. But it looks like the referees are going to have to talk it over before they can drop this. Coaches wanted to have a conversation with the referees, and I think it was just a changing problem here for the Tigers, as number 13 and Pierce Graver will go back into the bench, and number 17 Ryan Carnicelli will come onto the ice. I'm assuming Carnicelli will be used as if they get out of their own zone, they can hit the red line and dump it in deep and go for a full change of whoever they want to put out there. Unsure why the whistle was blown and why it was stopped there before the power play. And a great hit there by Russell Tarrant, and he knocked the helmet off of number 16 and Alex Irving, and it looks like the Tigers will go to the power play here. Alex Irving skating off with his helmet in his hand, and now he's just giving some high fives to his teammates as he drew a huge power play here for the Tigers. He was blown up, and even so that his helmet comes off of his head there. A lot of coaches would tell him to check that strap there on the neck. Here's the hit. And yeah, he left his feet there. You can see that both feet are in the air when Russell Tarrant, number 11, makes the hit. So definitely a penalty here for the Blue Wave, and they'll go back to the man advantage. The Tigers will. Let's see if they can capitalize again, as they are 1 for 3 in this game on the man advantage. This is their 4th power play of the game. Good job by the Blue Wave to get in the offensive zone and into a dangerous spot, but number 17 and Ryan Carnicelli dropping the body there in his defensive end. Just 1:40 to go in the power play, and 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the third period. Tigers lead by 1, and they have the man advantage here for the next 1:40 seconds. Reading to take the face-off. He wins that one back. Sean Rigby plays it off the boards. George Persinger comes down to play that one. Now Charlie Schwinn, the first player on that. The shot is on net. Stopped there by Sproul with the right glove. Just about 1:30 to go in the power play. The Tigers can't really get the puck out of their own zone. Now Will Britton trying to win this one here for the Tigers. He's going to win it back. And now Sean Rigby will gain possession, trying to regroup here for Ridgefield in their own end. Mason Blockley is going to hit the red line, tries to move it over to Will Britton. And now it's turned over here to the Blue Wave. They'll lazily put the puck on net there for Sproul to play. Will Britton from behind his net for some protection there will play it off into open ice, where Jack Kirchner will pick that one up. Looks like he was taken down on the play. Not sure if there was a call, and I don't think there was. Good job by the Tigers to keep possession. Now back over to Kirchner. Kirchner moves it across the zone. Good job by the Darien defense to keep that one out of the net. Now a good pass there by Connor Kilroy. Looks like Nolan Gartner will get possession in his own end and turns the other way. It's a 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Here's the shot from Gartner, and that one will go off the body of Haggerty and into the corner. Ryan McNicholas taking possession now, plays it down low. Connor Kilroy will slap it towards the far end, but Nolan Gartner will be the first player on that wrapped puck. Blue Wave will now clear the zone, and they'll get it down the length of the ice in the Tigers area, and Sproul comes out to play that one for Rigby. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Now Angelo Simonello taking possession. It looks like he thought he was offsides there. Still has possession in the corner, as he definitely wasn't. Now moves it over to Drew Dankowski, who gets a quick shot from the point. It will end up in the corner again. Mike Kniffen now tries to play that one out, but Angelo Simonello gets a stick on that one. Now Schlappak will get a shot on net for Haggerty, and now even strength hockey, 5-on-5 for the rest of this game, unless, of course, there's another penalty called. Mark McNamara using his body and his big frame to separate himself from his defenseman. Now just 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the third period. Puck in the Ridgefield corner. Now at the point for Darien. Here's the shot. It will go wide and into the near side corner. Angelo Simonello trying to jump on that one, and so is Drew Dankowski in the corner there. Mark McNamara will come away with it. Here's the shot towards the net, and it'll get out to the point where George Persinger will keep that one in. Now Drew Dankowski will wrap that puck all the way down the length of the ice on the boards here. And it looks like it will be an icing against the Tigers. Good strong play there by Dankowski. You know, he understands where he's in a lot of pressure. He was tired. He's been out there for a while. Just 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third period. The Tigers lead by 1, 3-2. Lancaster now to take the face-off. It's won back by number 15 and Anthony Rena. Sean Rigby will gather possession in his own end. They're going to make an indirect pass, and now Darien will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Taken here by the Tigers. It's now a 2-on-0, and now Luke Pereira in front of the net. The shot, he scores! That might be the dagger. They're up 2 with just 3 minutes to go in this third period. Luke Pereira gets his second goal of the game. A off of a beautiful pass from number 17 and Ryan Carnicelli. And what a goal here for Pereira and the rest of the Tiger boys. As Luke Pereira was just left all alone in front of the net, in front of Finley Haggerty. Takes the short side, high version of the goal, and he'll put it home behind the goal line and behind the net there. Finley Haggerty, what a celebration here from the boys. And they are hyped up after that goal. Fantastic job by the Tigers all game. Their offense has been pristine. Definitely better than the last two times they've played Darien in this season. But what a play by Ryan Carnicelli to get the puck at the point and just find Luke Pereira. He was all alone in the offensive zone, just absolutely no one near him. And he puts that one past Haggerty. Good keep there by Aiden Elders at the point. He's going to walk into the zone and fire a shot on net. Now Elliot Lancaster walking down low. Here's the shot. It will go wide. He slams his stick on the ice. He had a golden opportunity at the top of the slot, right in between the circles. He just couldn't put it home as it hits a body and goes off into the mesh netting for a stoppage of play. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third period. Looks like a timeout will be called here by Darien. As they're down 2 with just about 3 minutes to go in this third period, all the Tigers have to do is just hold on to that house and not let Darien enter the offensive zone. If they do that and they keep icing the puck, they might have a chance of being bidded to the FCIAC final against the New Canaan Rams. Of course, the winner of this game here will be playing them at noon this Saturday at the Danbury Ice Arena. Tickets will be sold on FCIAC.net, so be sure to get those seats when you know if your team is on to the final or not. That, of course, being Darien fans and Ridgefield fans. That's our main demographic, though. As you can see, Sean Gallagher and Matt Richards talking up shop. Really proud of this squad and what they've been able to do, especially when a lot of those senior forwards and defensemen were out for the last 4 games of the season. They've really honed in and become a very fun group to watch as they play a hard-nosed brand of hockey. They get in your face and they like to be loud and proud about the work that they do in the offensive zone and the defensive zone. Andrew Sproul has only let up 2 goals in this FCIAC tournament, as he didn't let up any against the St. Joseph's Cadets in the quarterfinals when the Ridgefield Tigers took on the St. Joseph's Cadets and beat them 5-0 on home ice. And you can see the pumping up there being done by Luke Pereira as he did the chant. 1-2-3 Tigers, and they are ready to restart play. Just 3 minutes and 12 seconds for them to hold on to this lead. They will be in the FCIAC Championship. Let's see what the Blue Wave have in store for a response. Puck run back here by Darien, but now it's gotten out of the zone here by the Tigers. Chipped down the length of the ice. It will be an icing against Ridgefield. And I believe it is an empty net here for the Blue Wave. There's 6 forwards on the ice here for Darien. Elliot Lancaster, now his pass will go AWire, and it looks like Ryan Carnicelli is alone with the empty net. He stops his play, and he puts it home, and that makes it 5-3. Celebrates right in front of the Darien crowd. And that, my friends, is the dagger. What an offensive job here by the Tigers. And really, you can't shut out their defense as well. They only allowed 2 goals, when in the previous 2 games that they played against Darien, they allowed 8. So to come into this game, not so fresh legs and game experience for the players that missed a lot of time here in the last 4 games of the regular season. They came into this Darien Ice House with the odds stacked against them, and they really took it to the Blue Wave. They're up 3 goals now with just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third period here. Let's see what the Tigers McNamara, the Blue Wave tied it up at 1. Had a huge celebration, celebrating from the goal line all the way to the center ice dot on a knee, saluting his Blue Wave crowd. Then the Tigers scored a goal with Drew Dankowski putting it on net from the point once again. He made it 2-1. And then Aiden Elders had another large celebration from goal line to bench as he tied the game at 2. But then the Tigers took the lead as Luke Herrera put it home on the power play, making it 3-2. And then he got another one later in the period off of a great feed from Ryan Carnicelli, as he picked up another assist on this game, making it 4-2. Then, of course, Carnicelli blocked the shot at the point there from Elliot Lancaster as he tried to put it in deep at the Tigers' zone, but it was blocked by Carnicelli. He took it down the length of the ice, stopped on a dime, and put it in the empty net to make it 5-2. Tigers lead. Now here's a slap shot from the point from Mark McNamara, slapped down the length of the ice, and there's another empty net here for the Blue Wave. So it's 6-on-5 once again. Charlie Schwind will take possession from his own end. He's going to just let the puck go, and he'll turn it over in his defensive zone with the goal vacant. Good forecheck here from Alex Irving, trying to get on the puck. Mark McNamara dropping the shoulder on the forechecker there. Now a shot on net. It will be wide. Mark McNamara holding the puck. Now James Troy passing it towards the center.
That looks like it's going to do it there. The other empty net goal puts it 6-2 for Ridgefield. With under about 30 seconds to go, it's all over here. They're going to get the final celebrations in. 34.7 to go. 6-2 really locks down an already locked down game. My name is Justin Coette. I am the director of these shows. We are having some technical difficulties. Conch will be back in a moment. But we will finish these 30 seconds out. They dumped the puck in with the goalie back in net here. Whoa, hold on. Wrong. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. We have some technical difficulties. Stand by. But it looks like that's going to be the end of the game here. They're wrapping it up. Final goal here. Final play here. That's going to be it. So with that final buzzer going, that is going to be it here. I'd like to thank Brody James, Joey Delgado, and Jeanette Rieger. I am your director, Justin Coette, Mike Conchator, who is our voice of the Ridgefield Tigers. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.